Hi everyone. I wanted to do an unboxing video and a first impressions of the TheraFace mask. And I know this is a little bit of a different thing for me to review because I normally just do very tech related things. And this is kind of in the beauty space, but it's also tech related. And red light therapy is something that I have been interested in for such a long time. I've been using a red light mask for many years. The one that I had recently broke, so it was time for a new one. And I have been eyeing this TheraFace mask. I'm going to explain why in particular I was interested in this one. And I'm not an expert in any of this, but I have done a lot of reading and research on this topic. So I'm going to share some of the things that I learned along the way and why I chose this one and why I'm excited about it. Now, I haven't even tried it yet. I just wanted to unbox it and give some first impressions and also share again why I chose this one, some of the research behind the wavelength that this particular mask uses and the irradiance levels, and an added bonus feature since it is a TheraBody product is that it has massage built into it. So wasn't particularly what I was looking for, but I was like, let's try it out. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So here it is. Let's open it up. And then all that's really inside is the mask, and then there's a charger. Okay, so inside we have the mask, we have a charger, and we have a stand. So I guess it looks attractive. Here's the back of the device. The strap is very sturdy. I found that on some of the red light masks, the straps are really uncomfortable. This one is actually very padded. You can see there, it's padded, and it also has some of the massage technology built into this. I can feel in there, and it also has a top strap. I will say that this mask is heavier than I think I was expecting. So I'm gonna have to see how comfortable this feels as I use it, but I think because it has the top, it will be okay. If it didn't have the top, I might be worried because it is pretty hefty in weight compared to some of the other masks that are on the market, especially the ones that are flexible. This one is not flexible. It is a hard shell, but what I didn't realize is that it does have a little bit of give in the middle. So while it doesn't bend, it kind of will adjust a little bit. I think you can see subtly that it moves a little bit. Now, another reason that I liked this mask in particular was it does have the eye shields that are built in. So that means that you can open your eyes more comfortably. I find that I'm pretty sensitive to the light. Some people don't mind it. For me personally, I do. So whenever I'm using red light, I either use something that has built-in eye protection or I will use goggles. And especially because this one has blue light in addition. So the blue light's more for acne. The red light is more for anti-aging and other skin renewal things. With the blue light in particular, you really need to protect your eyes. So this has very good eye protection built in. So that would make me feel comfortable that I can open my eyes while I'm doing this, which is what I like about the masks as opposed to like panels, for example. Some people go for a red light panel. I like the mask because you can multitask. In addition, it has, all the massage technology built into this. Again, that's just an added bonus feature here. Now, you can see when you look at the LEDs in here, one of the reasons I went with this mask was, first of all, this mask has 648 of these LED lights, which is way more than I think anything else on the market. Now, they do say that the number of lights themselves are not the end all be all and not what you're looking for in particular, but some of the masks don't cover everywhere. And that's something that I haven't liked. Like some of them, for example, won't cover like kind of your T-zone area right here, but this one does a really good job of that. It has all the lights there. And so I was looking in particular for that. In addition, I wanted it to cover like my full face, like down to my jawline. And when I put this one on, you can see there that it does cover like a lot of my face. This one is longer than some of the other ones. So that was something else that I was particularly looking for. While it does have the eye protection, you can see it does have lights right under the eye area. So it will give some anti-aging to that area, which most of us are looking for. So yeah, my first impressions are I'm very excited, and I obviously had researched this mask a bit before purchasing it, but getting it in my hands and putting it up to my face and just seeing how much it does actually cover, I'm very excited about that. Now, in terms of wavelengths, I'm not going to go in great detail. There's a lot of great research out there. I'll actually link to a wonderful website, goalstogetglowing.com, that has a bunch of information on it. It summarizes things really well. And the person who runs that site does wonderful reviews of all different masks. So I'm going to link that in the description box. You can check that out for more details. But in general, you want to be looking for an LED device that has both red light and near infrared light for your skin in particular. And that red light, you want it somewhere between 630 to 660 nanometers. And the TheraFace mask is 633 nanometers, which is supposed to be like ideal. And for near infrared, you want it to be somewhere between 820 to 840. And they say 830 is like the gold standard. And that is what the TheraFace mask uses. So this 830 nanometers, it's actually supposed to help with a bunch of different things like inflammation and obviously like the skin rejuvenation things that I'm going for. Now, in addition, this mask has the blue light, which is in the 450 nanometer range. And that is for if you have any acne breakouts, that's supposed to really help with that. You do have to be a little cautious with the blue light therapy because for some people, it can cause some hyperpigmentation. So they say like, don't use the blue light all the time, but you can use it off and on. I personally haven't noticed any problems with it, but I also don't use blue light therapy all the time. Now there's other wavelengths, but none of them have been as proven as the blue and the red light. In addition, talking about hyperpigmentation, some people like those with melasma, they might experience pigmentation with the infrared light, especially if there's like heat coming from the device. So you might have to look out for that. That's not something that I've had to personally deal with, so I haven't researched it quite as much. But I think it's if we have like a really high irradiance level, then sometimes it projects some more heat. And I think that's what you have to look out for. But again, like I'm not an expert on any of this, but I haven't read as much about that because it didn't apply to me. If melasma is something you deal with, definitely read up on that. Now, the higher the irradiance also does mean a lower treatment time. And this particular mask has a higher level irradiance. And actually the treatment time for this mask is only 9 minutes. It's supposed to be 3 minutes on red light, 3 minutes on red light plus infrared light, and then 3 minutes on blue light itself. When you turn it on, it will toggle between the three. It will automatically do the 3 minute, 3 minute, 3 minute timers. Now, again, I said like I don't always use the blue light. So that was something that made me wonder if I wanted to use this mask because other masks allow you to just choose red light or just choose blue light, but you can just toggle between it. So I might just use the first two, the red light itself, then the red with the infrared for 3 minutes, and then just go through another cycle with the red and the infrared for 3 more minutes to do a full 9-minute treatment. That's what I think I'm going to do at least. Maybe the last thing that I'll mention that I think is pretty unique about this mask is that it does cover like your whole mouth area. Most of them have a mouth cutout, and I don't think I really need the mouth cutout. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what that will feel like. Maybe I'll do an updated review if anybody is interested, or you can leave a comment and I will get back to you after I've actually used this. But for all the pros that it offers, I was really interested in it. And I'm also interested in what the massage technology will feel like. And this mask just really caught my interest. I kind of like the hard masks. It doesn't sit right on your skin. And again, this one does have a little bit of a higher irradiance level. I don't think they advertise it directly on the site, but if you look up, it says that it's somewhere around like 55 plus milliwatts per centimeter squared, which is a high irradiance level. And again, we had the optimal wavelengths. We had the 415 with the blue light, we had the 633 with the red light, and we had the 830 with the infrared. So all of those are ideal. And then we have that short treatment time, the 3 minute, 3 minute, 3 minutes for that full 9-minute treatment, or you could probably just use the 3 minutes alone if you wanted to, depending on what your needs are. And I think I'll use it about 5 times a week. That's usually what I use for red light therapy. So anyway, that's my unboxing. Again, this is my first time actually taking it out of the box. I did it with y'all, and I can't wait to use it, but I hope me explaining some of the reasons I chose this one might be helpful for you, and you get to kind of look at it and what's included. Oh, and before I close, one more thing that was really attractive to me is that you charge it by plug it in here and you charge it up. but you don't actually have to carry the battery pack. On my old mask, like it always had the battery pack that was attached to it, hanging off of it, and that really bugged me. And so I'm really excited that this one doesn't have any battery pack. You charge it up and that's all it takes. And the battery is supposed to last a really long time. So that will be sweet. And then how do you turn it on and off? You just use these buttons on the side, and I will power it up. Hopefully I won't blind you. There we go. There's the red light. And then on the other side of the mask, it allows you to turn the massage on or off. So right now it's on. If I click it again, it's actually a different intensity of massage. Again, it's an even more intense massage. Now the massage is totally off. So I have that. Then I have the red with the near infrared. And then finally the blue light. So those are the three. And then if I press it again, it's off. So seems easy, seems great. Power on one side, massage, turn on and off on the other side, and that's it. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope it interested you. I'm super excited to try this out, and let me know if you have any other questions. I'll answer them in the comments. All right, bye for now.